BZ Animations. Alright, now back in the day when I worked as an aircraft mechanic, I met a very nice young lady who would eventually become my wife. See that girl over there, Keith? I'm gonna marry her someday. I just gotta figure out the right words to say, you know? Put on the moves. Don't give me that look, Keith. I can be suave, alright? I'm like Alec Baldwin with the charisma of Michael Douglas. Damn it, if he can steal money from the French, then I can steal that woman's heart. Monsieur Franklin,
You have already borrowed our guns, our ships, our young men, and our money. And you dare ask for more?
yeah. And what makes you think I'm just going to give you more? Wait, I don't think you're gonna give me more. I know you're gonna give me more. And you're gonna let me live in these mansions for free while I bang all your French women. So you can suck my gout. And you know what else? How about I just don't pay you back? What are you gonna do about it? Nothing, that's right. Because you smelly cheese-eating frogs would surrender to a caged possum. I can do whatever I want. I'm Michael Douglas, bitch. Someone please write this man another check. Oh shit, she's looking this way. Quick, hand me that 3/4 inch wrench. Hurry up, Keith, you're gonna make me look like a fucking pervert. Thanks, Keith. You know what, you're alright. Wait, what the f***? Is that a 5/8 wrench?
Could somebody help me?
My god, you can't even pretend to work right. I mean, that's the whole fucking point of doing a government job. Don't fucking take it from me, Keith. I'm using it, goddammit.
Okay, I guess I'll just die here. Fantastic.
Well, thanks a lot, Keith. She's not even looking over here anymore. See, she's already got other men all over her. I hate you, Keith, and I'm glad your dad never came home from getting those cigarettes. But I knew that I would get my chance again, and I had the perfect plan. Hello?
Hi.
You want to start a family?
What? What kind of a girl do you think I am?
Sorry, I mean, do you want to do some shots and then start a family?
Well, alright, that's more like it.
Well, the memory is a little shitty after that, but what I do know is that we got married, we had our first baby, and our second baby, and our third baby. Needless to say, we were starting to feel like we were a little bit outnumbered. And then one day my wife is like,
That's it, I'm done. I'm not having any more babies. I got more excess skin than a Shar-Pei. My belly looks like the surface of the goddamn moon. I'm sick of this.
and so then I'm like, yeah, no problem. Of course, that's when I realized that we're both not talking about the same thing anymore. You see, if you don't want to have any more kids as a couple, there's one of 4 things you can do. Number 1, you can wear a condom, which what kind of psychopath does that with his wife? You can also use pills and medication, which of course we know totally don't have any negative hormonal side effects at all. Hey babe, how would...
You didn't tell me where you were.
Number 3, stop having sex with your wife. Boy, what a wonderful day of teaching the next generation of pilots. I almost died 3 times, and that was just on my way to work. California highways, am I right? What are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, well that didn't work.
Okay, so what are we going to do?
Okay, so we both agree that we don't want any more kids, right?
Right.
And I'm clearly not going to stop stirring your macaroni.
Oh yeah, I love the way you stir that macaroni.
Yeah, you see, the key is to turn it nice and slow so that you don't rip apart the noodles. Some people like to say that it doesn't taste any different, but I know the difference.
Oh, I love your neurotic attention to detail. And now stick the spoon up your ass.
Wait, what?
Do it.
So we both know what needs to happen.
Of course.
You
get
get
a
your tubes
vasectomy.
tied. Wait, what did you say? And this segues us right into option 4, which is surgery. Alright, now let's pause here for a minute. This isn't a medical explanation animation channel, so I'll make this quick. Inside the woman's body, there are ovaries, and those produce eggs and push it through a tube. A tubal ligation essentially closes off those tubes so that no egg can come down so that you can't get pregnant. A vasectomy is pretty similar, only the tube between your nuts and your shaft essentially gets cut, thereby stopping the creative juices from flowing. Okay, back to the show. Not a goddamn chance in hell. I'd rather shit out the world's largest pine cone than do that. I'm going to work. Mind you, I still didn't know what a vasectomy fully was at this point. I didn't care because as far as I was concerned, my mind was made up. The conversation was over, or so I thought. And the more my wife thought of what pregnancy would bring, the more my wife thought,
I must stop this whole thing. For year after year I've put up with this now. I must stop my husband from coming. But how?
Then the wife got an idea. The wife got a wonderful, awful idea.
Hey, did you hear that they built a new Lego store?
Really?
Yeah, and they got Lego Mad Max Furiosa themed sets. Or some shit.
Oh, really? Let's go. Boy, Lego must be getting pretty desperate for IPs that aren't a pile of shit. Man, I never thought I'd say this, but thank you, Kathleen Kennedy. So we pull up to the urology clinic, and I am a little bit hesitant to go inside.
Get out of the car.
No, I don't want to.
Go get fixed so we can have sex again.
Look, I'll put down the toilet seat. I'll give you a back massage. I'll pull out. I'll let you put the spoon wherever you want.
I am not getting pregnant again. Go in there now.
We can still go to the Lego store. Okay, look, I'll even settle for a shitty Star Wars Lego set. All right, where's our patient?
Oh, he's right here, doctor.
Somebody please help me. Oh, I can see that somebody's a bit nervous. Why don't we step into my office and talk about it? Look, I don't know what kind of butcher shop you're running over here, Dr. Kutsier Balzoff, but I prefer my grape seedless, not myself. By the way, did you get made fun of for that name in medical school? Well, not as much as Dr. Cox. Okay, that is hilarious, but I'm trying to be mad at you right now.
Look, you owe me this.
And to be fair, she was right. After all, she already had 3 of my children, and the doctors had even told her that if she tried to have kids again, it would be a risk to her mobility.
Well, ma'am, it looks like you have pubic symphysis diastasis.
Big what? Are you reciting spells from Harry Potter or giving my wife a diagnosis? What the hell? All right, fine, you snake oil salesman. Make my balls like the balls on a Christmas tree. Decorative, yet somehow still functional.
Hooray.
So they begin the procedure by having you get undressed from the bottom down and sit in a very special chair. Okay, nurse, prep the patient. Tape him and scrape him.
Yes, doctor.
So in order to get you ready for surgery, they have to shave the area just like with any other surgery, and they have to lift up your eggplant, so to speak, and tape it out of the way so that it's not in the way of the instruments. Look, ma'am, I'm pretty sure I can handle taping my own penis to my body. Whoa, hold on. I don't think she's allowed to touch my penis. I should at least consult a lawyer. So I'm pretty sure it says it somewhere in the Bible. And it's super awkward. She's all leaning in, doesn't even have the decency to break eye contact. All right, let's do this. Okay, no, it didn't go like that. The doctor begins by injecting anesthesia into your scrotum. But before he does this, he asks me one more time, "You're sure you still want to go through with this?" Yes, just fucking do it already. Super. Now, I don't know if any of you had the pleasure of being spread eagle to a grown man with your dick taped to your sternum like it's last week's art project. But it's a pretty stressful situation, let me tell you. And I know that the guy's an experienced professional. I'm sure he's seen more pricks than a secondhand dartboard, stared at more dicks than a urinal, but it didn't matter to me. I was still scared. And at first, everything is fine. Now, the thing is, you can't feel any poking or cutting, but what you can feel is the pulling. Now, remember when I mentioned earlier about the tubes? Yeah, he was pulling on that like he was getting ready to make sail. They are starting to feel a little bit painful, and I'm already nervous, so I start breathing real fast. I sound like I'm going into labor and shit. I'm starting to make noises like Johnny Bravo. Man, I'm pretty. The doctor's all like, will you please just shut the f up? Jeez, this guy can't get his balls severed without complaining. Meanwhile, he starts pulling even harder. All right, come on. Ha, there. I did it. Check it out, nurse. Cat's cradle.
Well done.
All right, that's it. You're getting 4 out of 5 stars, buddy. All right, that should just about do it.
So how did he do, doctor?
See for yourself. I hate you for this, and I'm glad you pee on yourself every time you sneeze. He should be all right in a few days. Just make sure he doesn't operate heavy machinery like, say, for example, an airplane. Hey, Keith, you want to hear a joke? Why did a pilot bring a ladder to work? He wanted to reach a higher altitude. You get it, Keith? Fuck you, Keith. You think I'm here to impress you? We go ahead and land and call it a day. And then he proceeds to just slam this small airplane into the ground. Pain I felt was indescribable. It felt like 15 people kicked me in the nuts with steel-toe boots all at the same time. Looks like the only one you're impressing today is Al-Qaeda. Same time everything started to feel wet, which means I knew that I had some kind of injury. It felt like somebody stuffed a strawberry shortcake in my pants. So I come hobbling in from the outside.
Well, why the hell did you come into work if you just had surgery?
Oh, I don't know, Melissa, because I make terrible life decisions. That's why I fly with Keith the asshat over here. Having learnt my lesson, I went home and decided to rest.
Really sorry about your balls.
Oh, well, thanks, kids. I appreciate that.
Well, we made you some macaroni and cheese to help you feel better.
Oh, that's real sweet of you. Wait, where'd you get that spoon? Jabroni macaroni. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Hello, friends. Please remember to click that like button if you enjoyed this video. Or, if you hated it, give it a thumbs down. Don't forget to share and to comment below. And if for some reason you found value in this video and you would like to support me, links are found in the description below. And I'll see you on the next one.